What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Judith here from Puma, Plow, playing some more Farming Simulator 25. We are back on Judith Plains, Montana. Let's get to it. Oh,
Pork chop sandwiches.
pork chop sandwiches. How's it going?
Better than that gearbox that left the chat last night.
Oh, is that what happened? That's never fun.
We
So-
we almost had a thermal event.
That explains why you're not farming today, huh?
And the grain cart guy was seeing how long it would take to catch on targets. Waited like a couple minutes to finally tell the guy.
Oh, wow.
We're kind of
He was
hoping
trying
on
to
a-
burn it down?
We were trying to get a new head.
Speaking of headers, so I talked to the one farmer yesterday, and he's pretty cool. He's pretty chill. He's one of the younger guys of that operation. And, I mean, he's older than me, but he's pretty chill. And I said something about, we were talking about the volunteer corn that's around the farm, because it is atrocious in the back 80 of the, you know, what used to be Grandpa's farm. And he goes, yeah, his dad's the combine operator. And he goes, yeah, Dad's not really too observant these days about combine settings. He kind of just gets in and goes. And I was like, oh, that explains a lot. And then they found a deck plate that had gotten out of adjustment. So like hydraulic adjust deck plates, but you still have like a slot where you manually adjust them first and then hydraulic from there. Yeah, that loosened up and like the deck plate was wide open. So if you follow the outside row on their 12-row head, you can see exactly where that outside row went every time across the field, because there is just a pile of corn. A windrow, if you will. It is unreal how much corn there is in that windrow. And the guy's like, well, it ain't worth nothing anyway, so might as well just leave it on the ground.
Oh, speaking of like leaving stuff on the
Yes.
ground, when we're moving to where the combine is right now.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna do this first. Yeah.
We finished our organic stuff yesterday before we moved, and
Okay.
when we were in the process of moving, I went to the country to go to one of the main paved roads because it's a lot smoother.
Yeah,
Somebody had a little bit of a rush at Frito-Lay and left their own hopper door open.
yeah. Oh, I hate when that happens.
So there might have been like 30, 40 bushel on the road.
Oh yeah. I always like when you see it like a turn, when somebody takes a turn a little too hot and there's like just a bunch of corn.
Yeah. But
Like, oh, you had your
yeah.
truck full.
They didn't clean it up with shovels and
Yeah.
like put it onto a conveyor to throw it back in the truck like one would.
Nice.
They didn't use a backhoe.
They just left it.
No, they basically called Farmer Nick. And,
They called
one
out
of his
a-
trucks,
Of
back truck.
a hydro excavation truck.
Yeah, they called a back truck to come in and back it up off
That-
the ground.
That costs more money than the corn's worth.
Yeah, that's what we were saying in the pickup truck on the way back.
Like,
to the
there's no
grain
point
cart
in
and
doing that. You
semi.
might just leave it on the ground at that point. Feed the deer. I don't know. That's crazy. Yeah, I would have just left it. Or,
Yeah,
you know,
that
a
was
shovel.
Probably, I don't know, 50, 100 bucks of corn.
Yeah, it ain't worth it. What'd that truck
Uh,
cost to have come out and vacuum it up?
A
Wow.
couple grand.
I don't know, yeah. Any hoozles. So, chat, we got some straw to pick up. I don't need a lot, but I do need, I want to go ahead and top off the TMR maker, so we'll pick up a little bit. I think I only need like 2 loads of straw, which is not bad. But
I was looking at my the GIF. I was trying to see when you're going live because it was 12 o'clock and you weren't live yet. So I had to go back
was
to
only-
Tuesday stream.
I was only a few minutes late. My bad.
I had to like try to see when you said you were gonna go, and that's where the pork chop sandwiches came up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because we were talking about like old things on the internet, and I was like, pork chop sandwiches.
And I said the clean version of "We got to get out of here," and that's
Yeah.
why I found the GIF for that.
Oh man. Anyway, so I got some more barley to harvest, but I don't need this straw, so it'll corn planters will take care of it. So, and then I did add some mods, and actually I added a mod that came out today. I wonder if Trent, I bet you added it too to your game. I'm not gonna say what mod it is. Do you know what mod it is, Trent?
Yeah, I mean, I added the JCB.
No, not something that came out today. I don't know if the JCB came out today, but
Yeah.
so.
What are you doing? The 40 series?
You may have been in Farm Sim before it came out. I don't know.
Yeah, I've been in 184 minutes.
Let me put it to you this way: there is now the Fiverr dash trailers are out. They came out today, and it's a hell of a pack of stuff. You can customize. You can make your own. We can make a gooseneck edition for our pickups.
Yeah, I've had that for a while.
Well, it came out in the mod hub today. All right. But anyway, it's the whole thing. It's like there's so much to it, or you can just get like, you know.
And you can have a short,
yeah.
like,
or you can
flat deck.
Just get the pre-made one and be done with it. You know, like, just yeah.
One where you can bring your sprayers. A lot nicer.
There's all kinds of stuff, man. It's crazy. Crazy. I went off my windrow. Whoopsie.
It's like seasons. You gotta get your head wrapped around it.
Oh, I could see that. Yeah, I don't have one yet. I did just add a tanker like pack or a what is it? Mack truck that has a tanker on it, but I think the fiber dash is way cooler. So might have to go to that one. I haven't purchased yet, so pop something back to the grocery store today. Man, we took Sam's by storm yesterday. And I decided that at Sam's Club, they have this giant room in there where like all the milk and the eggs and the butter and like all that. It's a huge refrigerated room, right?
Where other dads go?
No, that's where I want my PCs to live. It's like 35 degrees in this room or something. Dad goes, "You should put your PC set up in here." I'm like, absolutely. Sign me up. It was amazing. I mean, it was like 85 here yesterday, and we walk in that room, and it's, you know, mid-30s. Adam, what's going on, man? How you doing today? It was a great chat, let me tell you. What do you press to make the Thunder Creek? What? I don't know. Is this a joke? Because if so, get the airplanes ready. I don't know. No, I just want to sing Thunderstruck. Just saying. Oh, and I did also get the drying silo from Jeff. So I got to figure out where I want to put that, chat. Did Pops find the skunk? Yeah, he sure did. The skunk has been relocated. Although I think there's another one at the farm now, because there's a little dig where they go into the old garage down there, and like we fill it back in, and Dad filled it back in apparently on Tuesday, and it was dug out yesterday. So you couldn't get diesel in your combine yesterday. Oh, this isn't a joke. This is Tomcats being for real. I thought it was a joke, I'll be honest. You should just you should have to go into your combine to hit R, right? When using the Thunder?
Believe so.
Yeah. But it like next.
You
yeah.
could one up the skunks.
Okay. How's that?
Concrete.
Well, it's our old garage that was built in 1918, and like one of these days in a windstorm, it's just gonna fall over. So not too terribly worried about it. But Pops just, I mean, we don't like having skunks at the farm because they tear the yard up, and it makes it hard to walk across the yard sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, especially with having people come to the farm, you know, Sunday for our pumpkin party, we're like, But usually this time of year, we get more critters at the farm because when they take the crops off, there's no cover out in the fields for these critters. And so typically it's that time of year for us to get more critters.
You kind of critters, yes. The field that we were in was a 200-acre field.
Yeah.
And they were just chasing out bunnies, like
rabbits.
Anywhere from baby bunnies to medium bunnies. Crazy.
Interesting. Very interesting. It didn't work. He just placed a tank. That's weird, Tomcat. I haven't used a Thunder Creek on here in a while. I don't think we own one right now. I know we owned one on... Yeah, we don't even own one. I know we owned one over on Alma, and I remember using it. I don't know. Tomcat, that's weird.
Yeah, you should just get in the combine and just hit R.
Yeah. But I will tell you the amount of evidence left behind by a skunk, that's the other part with having people and like kids come to the farm on Sunday. The amount of stuff we have to shovel up, pick up, and get rid of now is unreal. Skunks, it's everywhere. Yeah. Firefighting Sim DLC is supposed to release today. I'll be playing it tonight. We're going to do this stream till probably 6, and then I'll take a little break and come back eventually for, actually might do this one till 7. I don't need much of a break. I won't eat dinner till after everything, so. We might just kind of take actually may not even stop streaming today. Might just roll right into it. Now it is only like 2 missions, so I don't know how long they're going to take or anything, so we might just play them and then, be done with that. But yeah, we'll play it at the end of stream today. So yeah.
Yeah, we finally hit some like corn that's wetter than 12.5%.
Oh really?
Yeah, because we switched to yellow.
I gotcha. Yeah. Tomcat, I'm not sure, man. I don't know. I'd have to. I gotta. Well, I do have a combine that is low on fuel. Well, not low, but it could be, it's over there. I might have bought something and haven't told y'all yet.
Polar Bear 8510 just resubscribed for 36 months.
Polar, thanks for the 36-month resub. How's it going? What's poppin'? Welcome in. What's going on, y'all? I forget, because the guys that bought Grandpa's farm back in the day with the 2 combines on beans yesterday, they had just finished a cornfield. I think before moving to the beans on what used to be Grandpa's farm yesterday. And I think he said it was like 12% corn, 11% corn.
That was the guy that helped. So that was all his white corn. Like everything was 12.5, 213 bushel. That's it.
Interesting. Polar, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Doing great.
After we did a kernel clean out,
yeah,
got on the white or yellow corn. It's like, huh, black corn.
Yeah,
not flowing like water anymore.
Wow. Yeah, they it took them a while to get to both their machines running yesterday, but the one header was like not 20 miles, like I don't know, 15 miles away. So it took a little while. They had to go retrieve. But it was kind of cool seeing 2 combines running in the same 100-acre field. Just saying. And actually, they were at about 40 of the acres is where they were actually at together. But it was pretty neat. Both running 35-foot drapers. So it was a good time. Definitely a good time. All right, so this should be all of the straw that we need. I guess I could fill up one more trailer load and just let it sit. That might actually be the strat, just to have a little bonus, although I don't mind growing straw crop, so. Although I am going to plant all these fields in corn, all these barley fields right away. Assuming I looked at the the planting map right the other day. All right, this should fill this, and then we should. Yeah, we can still plant corn. We're gonna have some late corn. We're planting June corn, y'all. I might regret it. I don't know. Scully, we're doing. How are you? Doing good. So anyway, I got to mow grass. Well, I mowed dust at the farm yesterday. There was not a lot of grass, but when you drop the deck an extra 1/4 inch from where you've been mowing, you have a little more grass to mow, which is what I did yesterday. And got to watch 2 combines run. It was a great day. Just saying. Awesome, Scully. Awesome. Oh, and when we were talking to Farmer Bob yesterday, it's not his name at all. A bald eagle came and flew and landed on our telephone pole in our farmyard, and I couldn't get my phone out of my pocket fast enough. He came and he landed, and he sat there for just a second, and then he flew on. And I was like, wow, we don't see many bald eagles down there at all. Sometimes in the winter we'll see a few, but not too many in the, yeah, we were talking to Farmer Bob Ross yesterday. That's exactly who we were talking to, Tomcat. He looks just like him too. Not at all. Farmer Bob Ross. Man, I tell you. Good old Bob Ross. Got bald eagles near your house. Mr. Eutychus. Just wow. Tried to sell them Rogaine and they weren't buying it, huh? All right. So, Trent, I don't know about you, but Saturday, the news in St. Louis is treating Saturday like it could be the end of the world. We have a 90% chance of rain and thunderstorms. And they are treating it as if it is the end of the world.
Temperature outside's really nice.
Is it 69?
You bet.
Yeah.
And it feels like 60.
We're supposed to get up to a 1/2 inch of rain, and you would think we're gonna get 12 feet of rain the way they're acting on the St. Louis news. It's crazy.
They upped it by 10%. Now it's 80.
90 for us. The crazy part, and maybe not so good part for our pumpkin party, is it's supposed to rain Saturday, and then
that's beside the point, John.
Well, no, that's fine actually, because it'll settle the dust and everything. It's so dusty down there. But it'll only be 68, mostly cloudy, with a 10 to 20 mile per hour wind. And that's 10 to 20 mile per hour wind in the city. So it'll probably be blowing about 25, 30 out there. So I don't think I'm going to be able to put that inflatable pumpkin up.
Oh, and see, like, the rain that we're going to get, there's 10% tomorrow, which would be due.
Yeah.
80 Saturday, which will be the most, but...
Yeah, it's supposed to be hot here Saturday, too.
Oh, it's only going to be 78.
Yeah, Sean might be the end of the world. I don't think it will be.
But, I mean, one of the weather forecasters was saying, like, even the rain that we're going to get Saturday...
Yeah.
We need anywhere from 5 to 8 inches to get out of her extreme drought.
Oh, wow. See, it's crazy. I heard a story the other day. We finally are behind for the year because of all that rain we had in, like, March, April, May, June, July, August. We're finally behind now for the year. I mean, I would assume we're pretty droughty right now, but, like, year to date, we're just behind now, which I thought was kind of crazy.
We're now in the big extreme drought in the state, because like the one forecaster guy was saying, like, whenever we see rain on the forecast,
yeah,
with how dry it's been, basically gets sucked out of the air.
Oh yeah, yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
Like,
and remember when everybody was complaining about all the
times.
corn sweat and all the rain from that and stuff. You know, now it's the other way. Can't
like
buy
during
rain.
harvest, me and the cart guy have been talking on the radio like, "Ooh, there's rain coming towards us," and then it just goes poof.
Yep,
like it's
it just
sucked out of the air.
evaporates. Yep, it's been doing that here too. Nice Tomcat, by the way. Nice. A not so baldy Yule. All right, so I'm just gonna park this in here for now. This is full, and that's pretty much all the Case Magnum's been doing, anyways, running the loading wagon. So we'll come back for loading wagon. I do have. It might be done by now. I have a mower out there running a swather. Like I said, it's probably done by now, actually. Yeah, it's almost done. It's done. Okay. We'll get to that field eventually. I'm gonna go do some combining, I guess, and I don't have my truck with me, so I'm just gonna hoof it to the combine. But I think I want to put that drying silo. We'll look at that once I get in the combine, actually. When we're going back and forth. I think I want to put it pretty close to this hypocrite silo. I like the idea of using conveyor belts to move like mass quantities of stuff to the fermenting silo, or the TMR maker. So I think I want to put the drying silo close enough to the fermenting silo, because the fermenting silo is storage. Although I would imagine the drying silo probably holds a fair bit, but I haven't personally checked that part yet. But yeah, so it'll be like a double hypocrite silo across the sky is what it's gonna be. Is what I'm thinking anyway. I don't know. So by the way, I sold one of the John Deere combines, and ka-chow, I have a new combine. So I might have purchased this off stream, which I know is against the rules, but well, you know, it happens. So this is the drying silo that I got from Jeff. Jeff did some work on it, and I'm thinking somewhere like right here. And the reason for right here is where the, you know, I could conveyor belt it from here to the thing. So what I might do is make a little flat spot here first and kind of push out into this creek a little bit with the flat spot. And then be able to place this right here. It does have like a nice grate and stuff, so got to bring the ground up level enough to see that. But then when I need to take my hay out of here, I'll just use a conveyor belt to get it to the fermenting silo for storage. That, or I was thinking about maybe like here. But there's already like a lot of auto drive right here, so. Although I'm not worried about auto driving it today, but eventually that will get auto drive to it, so. Fire. Okay. Because I'm going to put in another hypocrite silo on fire. Is that why? All right. Very interesting.
That's another thing that doesn't have water around here.
What's that?
Little creeks.
Oh, they all dry. Yeah, I can see that.
They might be green, but there is no water.
I can see that, yeah. Oh, the combine purchase, my bad. Well, you see, last night I wanted to play Farm Sim, and I was like out of things to do besides start harvesting down here on the barley. I mean, I guess I could have done a bunch of like grass and alfalfa work and stuff, but I was kind of waiting to get that hypocrite silo, which I added this morning to the server. So I harvested that whole field last night, basically. And yeah, actually that is what I did. I did a little bit of this field this morning, but I did that whole field last night. So I've got 2.3 hours on the combine already. So plus, I actually haven't told you guys this. I spent a ton of time Tuesday night and I redid auto drive. So basically from, well, shoot, all the way back here, I redid some of this today too. All the way from like 32, south of 32, all the way over, all the way to 27, basically. Both ways to 27, going up north by 21 past 35 and going down south of like 7. All of that has been redone. And to be honest, I wanted to test it and like real world test it with like, you know, trucks running with stuff and grain carts and all that. So that's part of why I bought the combine yesterday, so I could test some stuff. So yeah, that was also a large part of what I did. See, what happened was no, I really did want to test auto drive. I completely this spot down here where the trucks load, I completely flipped it. It's totally different now. I couldn't quite get things to line up straight. It just wasn't working. But anyway, so grain carts come in here, dump into the mother bin. Obviously, truck takes off, but nothing crosses its own path now. This was very it was functional before, but it was very chaotic. And so I just went through and deleted all of it and started over. Now, the only downside, kind of, and it's whatever, but for an auger wagon to get to field 35 or to empty from 35, right now it runs down here to the plot 148, right? For it to get back to 35, it actually travels all the way to the east end of 16 and then comes back. But by doing that, everything is working in a counterclockwise direction here, and therefore we have no collisions. So it takes a little bit longer, and I'm probably, realistically, if I were to run, you know, a couple combines, especially on 35, because 35 is such a big field, long passes, we probably would need some more grain carts. 3 was it was keeping up with me fine, but like if I were to run 2 combines, I don't think 3 would keep up. But that's okay. I've been saying for a while we need more grain carts, so it's not really a big deal, honestly. But auto drive, something had to be done with auto drive, and I still was having a little bit of an issue with things colliding, but I did change some more stuff this morning. The only problem is I need to fast time the map so I can haul more like TMR and more milk and TMR to the cows and all that stuff to really do some more testing. So we're still in a testing phase, kind of. But I still was having issues with this area here having collisions. But I did change some stuff there this morning, so hopefully it works better now. That's the hope anyway. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see. That's the thing about auto drive. There's lots of testing, I feel like. Or there should be lots of testing. So if something doesn't work, change it. And, you know, like for some reason the other day, the milk hauling tractor was going, for some reason he was making a lap around field 29. And it's like, why are we going way out of our way? So I got rid of some auto drive there too, to like, basically when stuff comes, like trucks come out of 29 now, they can only go north. They can't go west, which honestly that's fine, because if they need to turn around, they can just go to the homestead, turn around through there, and then go west. But it's whatever. It's going to help the milk wagon out a lot, so not take so much time. Speaking of that, I'm actually caught up on hauling milk too. It's amazing. I may have had like 80,000 liters of milk I had to haul between both dairy barns the other day, so that was good. Oh, and all of the field boundaries for what is it, 15, 16, 17, these 3 fields, that's all been changed too. There's no longer auto drive in between the fields, because eventually if I am able to save the money up, these fields are going to get plowed together. But I have to be able to save up that much money, and well, that's not easy for me, so yeah. Although, you know, I did notice, like, I was looking in here last night and I'm like, well, there's 800,000 barley just sitting there. And then I was like, oh, well, I could haul that to the flour mill. There's 760,000 there already. So, like, do I really need more at the flour mill? Probably not right now. Or I need to turn it up or something. I don't know. But yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. I'm like, well, oh well. How many times is Pop's gonna... He's doing today? Not too sure. Now we gotta go, shoot, he might do that on his own. We should probably do that tomorrow morning. Gotta go to Walmart and buy a bunch of soda for Sunday, or at least some. Nobody in the, mostly my sister won't tell us like how many people she has coming. It's like, well, how do we know how much soda to bring? You know, if you got 10 people showing up or you got, you know, 100, it'd be nice to know ahead of time. Just saying. So, you know, the planning on this whole big pumpkin party we do is coming together real nice. Yeah. Yeah. Or something like that. I do know I'm making 10 pounds of meatballs, Jet. I got 10 pounds of ground beef in the fridge for making meatballs. So that'll be fun. And technically, I could make up to 10 pounds of buffalo chicken dip. Like, just of the chicken part. I got 10 pounds of chicken, too. So. Oh, he found it, chat. Actually, Sean, there's more than... as the plants have been kind of shrinking back and kind of dying, if you will, there's a lot more out there than we kind of thought. Yeah, the one variety that we plant a lot of is kind of a sleeper pumpkin, if you will. There's so much plant material there that it's hard to see the actual pumpkins until like this time of year when the plants are starting to kind of shrink back a little bit. I'll take some photos or videos or something before people destroy the pumpkin patch on Sunday. I'll probably post on the Insta story. What's that video, Trent?
That's a... As the media keeps calling it a grain bin, even though it's a silo.
I saw that the old concrete silo fell in. Yeah, or fell over. Yeah.
So apparently the concrete was starting to give out, and they were unloading the bin, or not the bin, the silo, because it had beans in it.
Yeah.
That sounds like the vibration caused it to get worse. And
I would say that yeah, it's quite a mess to clean up. And then old boys running from that cloud of dust, that was something.
Well, I don't know if you've seen in that, but that took down the electrical lines.
I did see there was a spark there, Glad.
Yeah, there was a spark.
Good thing it didn't blow up on them, too. So that can happen. That dust can go. It's crazy.
Oh, they had the steel and the spark, but nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, they got lucky. Interesting, Sean. That sounds good. Guys, all I could hear is a chainsaw today. One of the neighbors in the backyard and over some is having a tree cut down right now, and like, golly, it's distracting. What's the difference between a silo and a bin? A grain bin would be like, at least what I would call a grain bin is like metal. Well, a silo usually is for silage. But there is actually such a thing as like a metal, or sorry, like a metal grain bin, I guess you could call it. I don't know. That's just, it sounds weird to even say. Just for the record, a metal grain bin. That just sounds weird to me. I don't know. But like you know, that blue, that is a silo. That is a technically a fermenting silo. Right? That's what that is. Or a hypocrite silo. But a lot of people call grain bin silos when they're not. They're grain bins. They're not silos. They don't hold silage. So, I don't know.
All the stories I've seen about that, they keep calling it a grain bin.
Yeah.
They keep yelling at my screen that say it's not a green bin.
Here, look, far left of that image, that's a man lift that's up in a tree right now. Very far left of the security cam.
Yeah, you can see the triangle.
Yeah. That is a man lift. Yeah. Do you not ferment silage in pits? Yeah, you can. You definitely can. Yeah.
At least not around here.
Well, yeah, that is very true. Where I'm at and where Trent's at, there's no such thing as a silage pit. That's just not a thing here.
They're pits, but not silos.
Oh, you don't have silos anymore?
So, like, my old neighbor, they got, I don't know, just shy of 1,000 head.
Okay.
But they run a pit.
Okay, they do run a pit, yeah. See, there's no animals here. So I think there's only 2, maybe 3 remaining silos from like when, you know, Dad was, say, a kid and stuff. There was dairy cows here back then. So we would have, people had silos, but like now there's only like 3 people that have cows and they're not dairy cows. They're all beef cows. So they don't do silage. I don't think anybody chops silage around here, like chops corn for silage. That's just not a thing here. Because again, that's mostly for dairy cows, I believe, so. Just not a thing around here. There is one really cool old barn that has like 2 silos like attached to it. But you can only see it in the winter because it sits behind like this tree line. And I've always wanted to go back on that farm and, like, you know, kind of just nose around a little bit. But there's people that live there, and that's obviously I'm not going to trespass, you know. But I've always wanted to. Because that would be a cool barn to see, but not going to trespass, so. It's all good. Let's see, what happens if I bring up this camera? I don't think I can do what I want to do, but I'm going to try it anyway, chat. Because on the dual camera, I don't believe I can make it where I can see the big cam in full screen. That's the second cam in full screen. I can see it on my phone, but I don't think I can see it, and it's locked up on the computer anyway, so. Yeah, it's not going to work. Alright. But on my phone, I can see a guy. Wow, he is way up there in that. My God, he is touching the sky right now. Here, can I take an image of this? Take a still? I don't know how to operate my own camera, chat. Don't mind me. How do I record this? There's not a record button. I don't know how to record it. Maybe I have to go from the SD card. That's what I have to do. Go from the SD card and then do it. How do I capture camera? So Tomcat, when you pay for the subscription, you can open it in a web browser. And once you open it in a web browser, I just do a screen capture of that. Is how I actually just do what I do. Let me take a. Did that just work? I don't want to log into my email to take it. No. Bad. Fine. Let's see. Yes. I want to zoom in. I don't want to show like all of the neighbor's property. I can't show you guys this. Showing way too much of the neighbor's like property. I'd have to Photoshop it, or I don't Photoshop. You know what I mean. Edit it. But anyway, there's a dude way up in a man lift. Just trust me, okay? But that's all I do, Tomcat, is just capture it, do a window capture. It's not high quality, but when you're only popping it up like that on a stream, it looks fine. I don't think I'd want to go full screen with it. It doesn't look very good. But for popping up like that, it's fine. Or for snow camming, that's what I plan on doing with snow cam too. So yeah. Make the browser full screen to make it. Yeah. Yeah, you can do that, Tomcat. Yeah, that would work. So up here, yeah, I've got on this 34-inch ultra wide up here, I've got 3 cameras and then radar, kind of in like a 4 quadplex, right, thing. I don't know what you want to call it. They take up just over half the screen, and then the other little bit of the screen is where I have Discord right now, because I still haven't replaced that one up there. That's broken, but that's okay. We'll get to that. And then eventually I'll have to rearrange and shrink some windows and stuff for when we bring on the snow cams. I'm not sure how many of those I want to run. Technically, I probably only need like 2. And then I can just change which one I'm looking at based on like if we get a lot of snow or not. Because like if not, we'll be at like the ground level camera. And then if that one gets covered, then we got to change to a different camera. The plan is to have several cameras, like, you know, in a vertical stack, so that even if we get a decent snowstorm this winter, which I don't think we will, but that's just my opinion. Hopefully I'm wrong. I kind of enjoy the snow, actually, especially if it hits when the Christmas lights are still on. I really like that. But we can always just switch cameras, so it won't be a huge deal. Yeah, and actually, you know what? Pop said something about a welding project. That would be a good project to make first. I don't know about anybody else that welds here, but I don't weld enough to, like, have my skills be any good. And so, if we're going to weld something that needs to look decent, usually I'll have to, like, start with something else and kind of get back in the groove and then, you know, make something that looks nice. The snow cam doesn't need to look nice. So that would be perfect to start with, actually. Just saying. Skunk has been relocated, and apparently, or not apparently, but we must have another one down there, Jeff. Because the spot that was dug out for them to get into the old garage, Dad filled in on Tuesday. We were down there yesterday, and it was dug out from the outside in. So there was probably... He went in the garage and looked yesterday and couldn't find anything. So it might have moseyed in and then moseyed back out to a field or something. But they took the soybeans yesterday from in front of the farm, so it wouldn't surprise me if we get another one in there. Just saying. That's like our one building that's not critter proof at all. Our big shed's pretty good about being critter resistant. I mean, it gets mice, but as far as anything else, we got the doors pretty well blocked up real good. Combine shed, we've made good progress on, you know, blocking that building up too, to keep the critters out. We used to have problems with them digging under the old hog shed a lot because the hog shed has a concrete floor in it. And they like to dig under that concrete floor, but we put a ton of gravel around, especially at the end of the shed where they used to dig. That's pretty well. They don't dig there anymore, basically. But that old garage, man, it's from 1918. There's only so much you can, you know, there's not much left of that. That garage is gonna blow away in a windstorm one of these days. But that's okay. Actually, fun fact, there was a windstorm back in, shoot, the 90s sometime, I think. I think it was sometime in the 90s. It was before, I mean, I remember it kind of vaguely. But our old garage was only held up by the electric lines that came down from the power pole. That was the only thing holding that garage from falling over. So bracing and stuff was installed after that inside of the garage, but that was the only thing there for a couple days that was holding that garage up was the power lines. So, and they were, you could have played them like a fiddle. Fiddle? Sure, we'll go with that. Guitar. You could have played them like a guitar. They were so tight. It was kind of wild. Yeah, that old garage is, that old garage has been through it, you know? Like, let's be real. 1918, been through floods, been through, a possible tornado down there once. Yeah, it's been through a lot of stuff. So yeah, Landon's what's going on. How are you? Yeah. I'm doing well. Just harvesting some barley. And I don't know why I left my chopper off that whole time, but I'm turning the chopper on now. I don't need the straw. I don't need any of that straw either. Actually, you know what? Before we get going on this field too far here, let's recalculate here a little bit. Recalculating. All right. We're gonna plant these fields in corn. So I don't know why I've been waiting, but I'm gonna go grab my corn planter and get going with it. I'll of course play it. So I've got 2 corn planters sitting down here. I might as well use the darn things, right? Might as well. We'll continue to harvest as well. Just get a lot done here is the hope. I can meander my way through here. All right. Just got a full truck sitting here. But you know what? I meant to tell you all this. There's a big mother bin on sale, chat. Should I buy that? I could upgrade this one to the big one. Yes. You know what? This thing needs seed too. I didn't realize this thing was out of seed. I don't have any seed down here right now, so this will just have to be okay. For right now, I have to go back to Homestead to get some seed. Let's see. We will send him to there. We'll drive on. Horseplay. Watch out. That was on corn, right? Should have been. That was the last thing I planted with these, so. It's all good. Alright. This guy going up in the big field. Buy it. Do it. Alright, Tomcat, we'll buy it. We're gonna go that way. Yeah, thanks for that, Foul. Appreciate it. Alright, there you go. Have fun. Plant a field. Alright, back to harvest. Back to the harvest. I actually filled this mother bin last night, by the way. And my truck was running, so when you get going on a big field, yeah, you can do some stuff. We're gonna jet black this thing out just like the other one is. Why not? Can I not? Oh, okay. I was like, can I not change the frame color? Obviously we can. $78,000. What a steal. We'll probably get a decent amount for that one back. Before we do the corn harvest down here, since there's a lot of corn down here, we'll swap that one out. But for right now, I'm gonna keep using what I got. Just saying. With what? What with what? Alright, we need to get that green part out of that field too. Come on. He made a purple D11. It was ugly. Alright, Tomcat. Alrighty. Oh, I filled it with barley. Yeah, so last night off stream, I harvested field 35. And because those passes are so long and that's such a big field, I only had this one combine running. But I filled that thing. I had to wait for the truck. I only have one truck running because like one combine, one truck, it kind of works. That's why you have the mother bin is for that buffer. Plus I've got 3 grain carts out here, and for the little fields that I have left, 3 grain carts are overkill, but that's okay. They're already set up, so I'm just gonna let them run, you know? It doesn't hurt anything, honestly. But when you have big combine, big header, and honestly, I mean, this combine's huge, but it still fills up. You know, if you're on a decent sized field like 36 is. This field, obviously, I'm not going to have an issue, but yeah. Rocking the barley. It was all getting good yields over there, too. For the most part. I mean, there's a lot of good running out there. We got outdated data like crazy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Spend some more money, chat.
Oh, no.
Let's go. You wanted to dig a hole. I don't even know. Is that terraform stuff out in 25 now? I haven't messed with that dunk yet. Remember it back in the day. It was kind of fun. It is nice. Get Tony going with the dozer. Look out, y'all. That was always very entertaining to me, honestly. Tony and the dozer. Just turn him loose and he'll be good to go. Alright, we got ourselves a grain cart now. Eventually, alright, buddy's gonna start planting corn. Actually, we should probably buy that data before he plants that field. Just saying. Although not that he's gonna fertilize it, but why is the nitrogen so whack on that field? I just harvested that. I don't know. Don't know. Kinda weird. Rats. So after barley harvest, I do have one field. Of course you lost your thing. I gotta go fix him. But I do have one field of grass we need to pick up. We're gonna place that that drying silo as well. The drying hypocrite silo. Oh, man. And then eventually, after we get the corn planted, and of course we'll fast time and get it fertilized. I guess I need to lime these fields too, yeah. Got a lot of work to do today on the farm, basically. It's pretty much what I'm getting at. We got a lot of stuff to do. But that's not a bad thing. We gotta wait for that guy way over there, really. Let's just go fix the plater real quick. Grain cart will catch up to me eventually. We gotta go fix it. Maybe you can use it on the furry cow map for silence. Maybe. Maybe, just maybe. That guy actually, he's gonna start planting. Let's go. Alright. GG's. Let's go. See, I was gonna jump in an auger wagon, and then they decided to be a little goofy, so I just drive my combine to go fix the guy. It's fine. Remember, I can't like tab, so that's our rule. And that these are the times when that rule sucks, by the way. It's like, I just need to go fix that guy real quick. No. Can't do it. Cannot do it. There you go, buddy. Get after it now. Maybe. Alright, he's unfolding. He'll be fine now. Sometimes that transition between auto drive and course play gets a little bit awkward. That's okay. Do we have any green cards right now? Where are they all at? I bet they're all having to go for a lap. Got one out here still. I don't know what he's doing. He's probably driving a lap too. Little fields are fun. Just remember that, chat. Little fields and outside rounds. They're just the best. Actually, okay, so that buddy he's my cart. So if we just like pull over here and wait for him, maybe put our auger out here in a second and then just not move. Yeah, we'll just not move. That's the strat. All right. Auger out. Let's go. Oh, day, Junior. Yeah, it's pretty good though to get this corn planted down here. So we are gonna have a ton of corn down here, but I'm okay with that. So all these little fields, 17, 26, 28, 32, 34. By the way, Dan was in the other day. He mowed those and planted them both in corn. So we'll go ahead and run those too. 14 is also in corn. Then we got all this corn over here too. So we got corn going in, plus all these barley fields will be corn as well. So lots and lots of cornfields. Oh man. Static, what's going on, man? How you doing today? I'm doing well. Just harvesting some barley. I may have purchased a new combine, but you know. Looks a little like Alma, Missouri now, you know. But that's okay. I've actually really come to like this combination. 61-foot Macdon with the AF11. I'm really liking the combo. It's a nice combo.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks, Trent. Hey, I did use on the last day of Alma, I ran the gold combine. So. Yeah.
And get my lunch out of the refrigerator.
Suspicious Veggie, welcome in. Static, you're doing okay. About to have some lunch. Let's go. All right. Oh. Chat, look, the man looks back. Oh, man. That's the house that the guy... Is that the house? That might not be the house. That might be the house. I think it's one house over. That time when the tree fell on the power lines and, like, basically destroyed every electronic device in one of, like, 2 houses up for me. Like, they had fuses in their basement still. It shot the glass out of the fuses across the basement so aggressively that they never did find it. Because, like, the high voltage lines touched the house surface as everything came down, and it smoked. I mean, they needed a furnace, air conditioner, every computer in their house. Thank God they had insurance, because, like, and actually, it went on the other homeowner's insurance, the tree owner's insurance. But it smoked everything in that house. It was wild. This map looks nice. I haven't played Farm Sim in ages. This map is awesome. This is Judith Plains, Montana by DJ Modding. There are some things that need to be updated and changed, but DJ from what I was told, kind of disappeared off the internet, which is fine. It happens. It is a 4X map. It is large, obviously being a 4X. It goes forever. It is realistic. And it's massive. I've been playing it. I want to say this server's got over 600 like man hours in it. Probably close. Well, man hours, it's got a lot more, but like at least a person has been in the server for over 600 hours. And that's all the land we own. Like there's still an entire map up here. It's quite a map actually. Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's a lot to do on this map just because it's so big. It's such a big map, you know. So it's a lot of hours. It's not that many. Holy Hannah Montana, that's big. Yep, I saw your comment. Yeah, holy Hannah Montana. Yep, that's what you said. A lot of mud. It's all good. Actually, I bet it's more hours than that. Hang on, chat. What, Trent?
No, I was just speaking to myself saying I need to put more of those in the refrigerator. Because I put my oat milk cream pies in there.
You put oat milk cream pies in the fridge?
Yeah, so they don't like fall apart when you pick them up.
I've never thought of that, but that seems actually like it could be kind of genius.
I kind of got tired of like at lunchtime when I open up the package and I just pull it out of the package and like kind of like an ice cream cone on a hot day where you get outside and it just falls apart.
I could kind of see it. Yeah. I'm checking hours right now, chats. That's why you don't hear any game sound right now. Sorry. Let's see. We're playing. Oh, God, I was way off, chat. There's been at least a person in the server for 756 hours. So not all of those are me. You know, Dan's been in here when I'm not in here. Tony's been in here when I'm not in here. Scoot's been in here when I'm not in here. Like, sometimes the guy, like on Sundays, a lot of times Tony will put in, I think he put like 5 or 6 hours in this past Sunday alone. I don't know if he was actually working all the time or if he would like went AFK for a while, but actually he harvested a ton of soybeans for us. But yeah, at least a person's been in the server for 750 hours, so it's a lot, but that's okay. It's all fun.
Speaking of hours, I'm 1,000 shy of my 22.
Are you really already? I'm at 2,170.
Me and Matt, we're pretty close.
That's crazy. It's not even been a year yet, Trent. How many hours are you gonna be at in 3 years? Oh man, yeah, this game hasn't even been out a year yet.
There was earlier in the week where Matt was actually ahead of me.
Oh really?
But
that changed, huh?
Sundays is my day to get ahead.
That's right. You guys don't farm on Mondays at all, do you?
Sundays, yeah, we don't do Sunday harvesting anything.
Yeah, but Matt plays most of the time, probably all day on Sundays. So you're not really catching.
It seems like he usually has stuff to do. It seems like IRL.
I gotcha. Tomcat just got to 600. Rip. It's not a competition, Tomcat. Just remember that. Besides, Tomcat, you have the most hours out of anybody I know of flying a blimp in Rust.
Oh wait, that was 19 hours. Jeez.
I guarantee Tomcat has more hours than anybody else flying a hot air balloon in Rust.
I guess I was thinking of 19 hours.
Nice.
So 19 is 4, and well, 22. Me and Matt kind of got for 8.
Yeah. Those were the days, though. You'd just be doing something random in Rust, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, there's Tomcat. Flying in his hot air balloon. The good times, the good times. 8,000, huh? I'm only at 2, and you're at almost 8? You're at 7, right? I need to step up.
25, I'm at 3.
Wait, what?
Do you want to farm sim 25?
Yeah.
3,000.
Oh, you're only at 3,000.
Yeah, I was thinking
I'm only...
my 19 hours.
I'm only 800 behind you.
For 19, or?
No, for 25. Yeah. I thought you were saying you're at almost what you had in 22 already.
Oh no, 22 at 8,000.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were saying. I'm like, there's no way you're at 8,025 already.
No, I was thinking farm sim 19 hours, because farm sim 19 I have 4,000.
Gotcha.
Right.
All right.
Well, according to my shift tab, I'm at 3.
You got me curious now. Hang on. Farm sim, what'd you say? 19?
Yeah, 19 is where I'm closest to right now.
I have almost 5,019. 15, I got 2,020. Yeah. 15 and 17. I'm really close on both those. Over 2,000 on both those. 19 is almost 5.
15 was pre-Steam for me because I only have 2.4.
22 is 5.6, and then I'm at 2.1, almost 2.2 on 25.
Oh, when I got a PC and got Steam, because
that's when you started getting hours in farm sim.
Oh, because 15 and 17, like 17, I only have 471, which I think primarily all that was console.
Yeah.
And got a PC and played 19 and
never looked back.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, cause that's 19. That's where we had that Kuhn Kraus cultivator.
Yeah.
And the good seasons.
Yeah, I never used that one. It just looked like there was too much to it, and I didn't care for it, so I never ran it.
Somebody commented on that screenshot I did.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who this person is, but they said that I do not have all these tractors or trucks.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Good old Medicine Creek.
Dino Dodge, I don't think I've ever actually called myself a farmer because I'm not a farmer. I play farm sim. That doesn't mean I'm a farmer. And I'm not a farmer in real life. So, no, I don't think I've ever actually called myself a farmer, for the record. No, because a lot of people always like, or, you know, because I'll talk about the farm, like the place I was at yesterday, like the farm. But that doesn't mean that I'm a farmer. So, yeah. No, I'm not a real life farmer. No. I just play one on the internet. No, so I have, my dad owns 5 acres of the family farm that he grew up on. So if you hear me talk about the farm, that's the place I'm talking about. We do not farm. I mean, we only have 5 acres, so some of it is pumpkin patch, some of it's grass, some of it's buildings, and the rest of it gets rented to some farmers. The guys that bought the rest of it, so. Yeah, no, not a farmer, never tried to pretend that I am. Oh. I do know a lot about it, yeah. It used to be a family farming plot. It's not anymore. It's literally, like I said, we have buildings, we have some grass, we have a garden, and there's a couple acres that get rented to the farmers. So we don't have anything to say on what they do with it or anything. It just gets rented out. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's popping? So yeah, they cut us you know, basically if they had corn on there, this year it was This year it was corn, so sometime next year, Dad will get a check in the mail. It says, hey, this is what that field got average. This is the price we got for it. Here's your check. So that's how that works. And actually, they're really good to us because they don't take the time to figure up like storage or hauling or usually even fertilizer. They don't charge for any of that stuff. They're really good to us. I mean, it's only a couple acres, so it's not that much money. So yeah. No, we get a check. We don't get. They don't show up at my house with like a truckload of corn. They send a check in the mail. Yeah, or last year it was last year it was wheat and then late soybeans. So technically Dad got 2 checks. You know, he got a check for soybeans and he got a check for wheat. That's how that works. So you know it's not corn that you eat, right? I know, Dodge, it's not. It's field corn. You don't eat field corn. At least not this stuff. This stuff goes into like animal feed and ethanol and that kind of stuff. This is not like, it's not like sweet corn. That's not what they grow.
Well, you can eat it. It's just not going to taste good.
First off, it's dry. It'll break all your teeth, so.
Well, you can eat it early on, but.
Yeah, it tastes like crap.
Yeah. The flavor's not going to be there, but.
What are you making there? It's called field corn. That's what they grow there. It's called field corn. It's, yeah, the corn that's grown all over the Midwest.
White, yellow corn. That's pretty much about it.
Yeah, yellow field corn. That's it. That's what it is. It's not sweet. It's not really for human consumption. I mean, it could be. Like Trent said, it could be, but it's not. Nope, it gets hauled down to St. Louis and sent on a barge somewhere else for something. Tell them to make proper crops. What, do you want me to have them grow like spinach or something? Like what? They would laugh at me. They don't keep it separate. It's part of an 80-acre field. It's all just together. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
It's not how it works at all. It's just one piece of property and they farm it and they cut us a check. Like, it's not that serious, not that complicated.
Yeah, it's really not complicated.
No, again, they're good to us. They, like I said, they don't charge for storage. They don't charge us for, or I wouldn't say charge, but they don't like deduct any for storage, or they don't. They're pretty nice to us. So it's not like a cash rent deal. I guess you would call it a share crop deal, right?
Yep.
Yeah, share crop. So.
Yeah, 50-50 or.
Yeah, you know what? I don't
95,
even know if it's 50-50, to be honest. I have no idea. I don't know the deal that Dad has between, you know, him and them, and realistically, I mean, we could technically have somebody else come in and farm it, but like it's such a small amount of land that would just be a giant slap in the face to the guys that farm it now, you know. So we're not going to do that. They're really good guys. It's 5 guys. They're all family. It's 2 brothers, and then between them they had 3 sons, and they all farm together, and I enjoy hanging out with them or being around them a little bit. That I am. So.
Do the 5 guys go to 5 guys?
I'll have to ask him sometime. I don't know. That would be hilarious. I don't know. Next time I see him, I'll ask him. Kimmy, what's going on? How are you? They did have a hired hand, but I guess they don't anymore. So it's just the 5 of them again. I think Tony should get a job with them, honestly. Because that would be like way closer to home for Tony. So. Oh, Kimmy. I went grocery shopping yesterday and I took some pictures for you. I went at the grocery store taking pictures of of something, 2 things that I saw just for Kimmy. I should get a job. Sean, I wouldn't be able to stream then. Farm fresh, organic, non-GMO. So what are you growing? Air? Sean, how'd you know? Well, hang on. I'll post it in Discord, guys. Past the not so balding eagle. What is that? Hang on. What is that? What did I take a picture of? Oh, it's one of the things. Oops. Hold on. I got a farm, chat. Hang on. Look out. I got a farm here. Hang on. I'll get to this in a minute, Kimmy. I'm in too small of a field to really, to be trolling right now. Do you guys not have field corn in the EU that, like, is for animal consumption?
No, see, they're a little weird over there now, and they call it maize.
He's a vegan. Get him. 55 piece of candy bag for $10. Nice. Oh, man.
Get the vegan.
Get the vegan. Anyway, so there's 2 photos for Kimmy. I'm posting them both in Discord right now. One will make her happy and one will make her mad.
Type of static here in the States, we call that kern.
It's kern, baby.
Kern, not maize.
Honey roasted peanuts and kettle corn. Nice, Trent. Nice.
And it's in a blue box.
The box isn't as blue as it used to be, I don't think.
The box on the left is more blue than the box on the right.
Yeah, no, I thought it was weird. It used to be like super blue, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Where?
Can't put a reaction of a box. Oh, there it is.
Buy the big, not the box. I haven't said something to Dad about it. He's like, the blue box is real cornbread. And I was like, thanks, Dad. You eat corn but feed maize to the cows. They just must get confused. I bet they lose their way, right? They get confused, yeah. That's not a Walmart, Sean. That's a Kroger. It's a Kroger, baby.
Yeah, where you shop smart and spend less.
That's right. It's actually just like a small grocery store, so it's nice. You can go in and walk the whole thing like in a couple minutes, and you don't like. It's just not overwhelming like a Walmart or whatever, you know.
And right below the Jiffy's cookie mix.
After that, we went to Sam's Club, though, so there was a bit of, like, sensory overload when we got there. And at Sam's Club, Allison's not here, but like, check that out. It's a freaking pallet of fruit snacks. Because I'm proud to be an American right there. That right there just screams America to me, baby. A pallet of fruit snacks.
And like the fact that the box is that massive.
I know.
I mean, that's Costco for you.
There couldn't be much more American than a giant a pallet of fruit snacks.
Well, look behind that is a giant thing of Oreos.
Oh yeah.
A giant thing, giant bag. I'm like, ooh, no
Oh,
way.
it's all giant everything. You ever been to a Sam's Club?
Oh yeah, when I went with my aunt down at, or when she's before they moved up here, went down, did I don't know, a month down there.
Okay.
We had to go to grocery store. That's the first time at Costco.
Oh, it's amazing.
It was great.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's my one and only time.
Oh man, it's we don't. Dad goes to Sam's Club.
I don't like people.
A fair bit. Yeah, I don't either, but Dad goes to Sam's a fair bit, but honestly I haven't been in Sam's Club it's been a while since I've been over there. So like everything was changed. I didn't know where anything was anymore. Like it was awful. So.
Dang it. Tomcat, I was gonna probably do the same.
What put
he put the grape and I was like, oh, grape. Because he put the orange, the apple, and I was like, oh, there's a grape in there. Forgot the grape.
Oh gosh.
Wait,
yeah, I thought of that. I saw that and I was like, I have to take a picture of this palette.
We get Tomcat. There's the peach.
You're just getting all the fruits.
Well, we're finding all the fruits that are on the box.
Oh man, that's funny. That's too funny. But yeah, I was like, I have to take a photo of the fruit snacks. Nice, Sean. Did you play the Cops theme song? Whew, bad boys, what you want, what you gonna do? You have to play that anytime you see the Cops. Just for the record.
Flare it.
Yeah, those are some of the best videos. And then like the cops will look over and start laughing. It just cracks me up every time I see it. All right, today grain cart. Gosh, take it for everybody. Come on. Outside rounds, small fields. You know, it's fine. It's great. Plugger, what's going on? How are you?
Got those berries done yet?
Took the pineapple off since there's not one on the box. Thanks, Tomcat. Thanks to be historically accurate. Just like your not so bald eagle. Oh, man. Goodness me. Kimmy probably hates me now. But at least I found the self-rising cornmeal, you know? Have to play it. Okay. Kimmy, if nothing else, your cornbread recipe did sound really good the other day. Mostly because buttermilk. So, you know. It's honestly, it sounds great just because buttermilk. And it was a coincidence that we saw that too, because we were looking for breadcrumbs for the meatballs that I make, and like literally the shelf below where the breadcrumbs were, that's where the self-rising cornmeal was. And I was like, oh, I've never seen this before. So yeah. Your Walmart's as bad as stores in St. Louis. Well, the way I see it, Sean, you know, they're there, so it should be safe. You know, it's the way I would look at it. You don't trust Kimmy's recipes or cooking? I would. I would trust Kimmy's recipes / cooking. Oh. I don't know if you should play the Who Shot the Sheriff. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That's funny though. That one might get you looked at funny. There you go, Sean. Nice.
There you go, Fuller.
Have you ever had Kimmy's cooking, Trent? I mean, I have.
I've seen the photos.
Oh, that's right. You have strong opinions about chili. Right?
He's also posted non-chili.
When anybody posts chili, Trent's comments are 10 out of 10. Just for the record.
Yeah, it's not
I'll post Brothers Chili Sunday.
Chili.
I'll post Brothers Chili. Yeah.
Ooh. Thinking about food, yeah. Last night's food was kind of great.
Oh, what was your field meal last night?
Pot roast.
Pot roast, nice. Hot roast, like maybe some mashed taters or something.
I mean, there was potatoes in there.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah.
And then
it's pretty awesome.
Carrots, but
you ate around those. We all know that.
Well, I was trying to be nice to the farmer's wife, and she was there, and I kind of ate like 6.
Oh wow! I thought you were gonna do the thing where you're like cough and then like slide it off your plate.
The only thing I like threw off my plate was when I had a giant thing of like fat that was still on like.
Oh
meat.
Yeah.
And when I can inhale it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I would get rid of that too. No, thank you.
The way I had like leftover desserts that were piling up, she said.
Nice.
Like,
God forbid Trent eat a veggie, right?
I eat veggies. Just gotta be cold and not steamed.
Do you eat fruit? Do you eat fruit? Fruit snacks don't count, by the way.
I eat my applesauce.
Applesauce is delicious, by the way.
Cinnamon applesauce.
Ooh, I don't know if I've ever had cinnamon applesauce. That sounds good.
If they don't have cinnamon, we usually just get the plain and then
add cinnamon.
Add cinnamon.
Oh, Plugger, I'm sure it would, sir. Hey, this has sped up my harvest quite a bit, actually, over the deer combines, so. The biggest problem right now is I have all these little tiny fields that just kind of suck where I'm at. Which is why I think I'm going to commit to trying to buy this common ground at some point. I might buy another combine, though, before that.
Finally gonna buy it?
Well, I mean, I'm not right now. But I would like to maybe get to that point where I can do that. The problem is that's, you know, a lot of millions of dollars.
Or you just save your money.
Well, saving money for me is hard to... That's like you not buying a Lego Technic set, you know?
Hey, I've reframed. I haven't bought the Volvo excavator.
Yes, Jeff, I have it. I just haven't placed it yet. But I will be... That's actually the next thing on my list after I get done here. I've got field 15 mowed right now. I'm going to pick that up and place the dry and side low. Yep, I did get it. Thank you, Jeff. So we'll be throwing that in here in a little bit. Yeah, that's probably the next thing on my list. I do need to take this combine home at some point and get it fueled and repaired, and then ready for corn. I got a corn head sitting in the homestead for it. So, can you fast time in cab? Because we all know, chat, that's how you make money in farm sim. You have fast time while being in cab. And actually, I think, doesn't this field... Doesn't need to be plowed, but it also has the tram lines. I'll probably just let it go for now. I'm going to plant corn, so it'll all get plowed after that anyway, so... Not a worry. Not a worry at all. But yeah, these little fields kind of just, yeah, they're real. Because really, if we look at the map, Big Merit, what's going on, man? There for sure would be 3 areas that I would plow together. One is 7, 9, 13. Make that a nice field. All the way from 30 down to like 2 and 3. Make that one field, and then definitely these 3, 17, 16, and 15. for sure would be a field. Maybe up here eventually too. I don't know. But that would be really nice to be able to do some of that. But that's okay. It's all good. $36-meter header, wow, plugger. There was a kid the other day in here that was telling me how to make money in farm sim because he was better than me because he had more money than me in farm sim, which is hilarious. And his strategy was to go in cab, fast time, and not use GPS. That's how he made money in farm sim, which I'm still not sure how that works, but I guess that's why he was better than me, because he he was able to make it work. I'm assuming he either had government subsidies or like windmills. I'm assuming. But he wouldn't tell us. Yeah, I don't know, Static. He was gonna get banned like right away, and then I decided to kind of like I wanted to hear him out and kind of mess with him a little bit, I'll be honest. And yeah, because he just came in with the attitude of, I have more money in farm sim, so I'm better than you. And it's like, I don't think that's an accurate statement, but okay. That's not how life works, but all right, buddy. And so, yeah, he did get banned eventually. Yeah, probably 12 years old, and, you know, we'll leave it at that. So he was, yeah, he got banned eventually. That's for sure. You have a lot of money, it means you're not spending enough on equipment. I agree, Plugger. Something like that, Trent, yeah. But he wasn't like, I don't know. Yeah, he got banned. That's all there is to it. I don't understand anybody thinking they're better than somebody else. You know, it'd be one thing if he's like, oh, what's your rank in Call of Duty? And I was like, oh, I'm a 2 and he's a 12. Okay, he's better than me. Good for you. But like, it's farm sim, buddy. Calm down. Do what?
Atcom still stands about Call of Duty.
Yeah. Well, it's true. Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like, there's... Yeah, it's farm sim. That's all there is to it. It's farm sim. Chill out, bruh. Chill, bro. See, these little passes, by the time the green cart catches you, you're done with the pass. It's not good. I did all of Field 36 last night. I don't think I had to wait on a green cart one time. Because with the long passes, you know, it gives plenty of time for your cart to get to you, and it was great. Can you even do the Gwitty bro? Tomcat, I probably could, but I don't think anybody wants to see that. I'm sure Tony would like pee himself if I did hit the Gwitty in front of him, though. Maybe Pumpkin Day. You never know. Probably not. Claim they have more cows than I do. I mean, I have a few cows. I don't have that many. Maybe 1,000. I actually don't know how many cows I have, to be perfectly honest. I did bring that mod in, though. The mod that sells off the extras. So I know this barn's full, but you kind of like the, you know, they're at 80. So next time we fast time, they should go to 100. So we should make money off of them if that mod works on the server. I honestly don't know if it does or not. I have no idea how that, if it actually works. But I have it now. All right, with that, chat, the barley harvest is now complete. Let's go. Just gotta get this grain cart to empty us. The new viral TikTok, Tony and I hitting the Gwitty. What's that? Well, I don't even know what it's called, but like everybody does that same, like where they, Tomcat, help me out. You're the TikTok guy here. Everybody does that one dance. And they're like swinging back and forth, you know? Have you seen that one, Tomcat? And they all like go in a line. It's like a whole bunch of people. I should get like 50 people at the farm to do that. That would be funny. It won't happen. Don't worry. I don't know what that dance is called or I don't know what that's called, but it's funny. I see it a lot at like Halloween stores where they have like people dressed up and they all hit that dance and go like dancing out the door. I don't know. It's just, it cracks me up every time I see it. All right, buddy's gonna go empty. We should probably make sure the other grain carts are empty and make sure that grain cart goes where I want him to go. That cornfield's full. Or full. That field is planted. So that's good. I'll have to post one next time I see it. You know, all your TikToks are probably AI, Tomcat. Let's be honest. Let's just be real for a minute. Tomcats are all AI. Alrighty then. Let's see. We're gonna end up sending this combine home. And you know what? Let's just make that its parking spot for now too. So we can just hit the button and everything will be good.